What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here today. We are starting on the removal of the back seat of this truck. The back seat delete has been an absolute game changer for our storage capabilities. The amount of storage capabilities of the back seat is definitely part of why we have to upgrade to this Ram 5500. Being an overweight truck camper is really common. There's more overweight truck campers out there than there are underweight truck campers, but we're looking to be on the right side of right when it comes to weight, also just so we can stop breaking things. With that said, time to take out the back seat of this big pig. So first things first, gotta get rid of some of the stuff that's just under here. Spare parts, wiring, make some room. In order to take this seat out, all you have to do, other than undoing one seat belt, is take out these two bolts on each side. Let's do that first. Hot. Oh my gosh, everything is so hot out here. I'm looking forward to going for a swim in this lake. 18mm socket. Two down, two to go. I'm gonna guess that this lap belt bolt should come out. All right, we got an appearance from Marissa, the tool woman Taylor.
It sounds aggressive.
Yeah. There you go. All right.
I did it. And this is why you have to do a back seat delete when living in a truck camper full time on the road. Look at how much stuff we accumulated in the back. This is insane.
And this is only what is on the primary floor or primary level of our back seat delete. We've still got a floating shelf and under platform storage to pull other stuff out of next. Underneath here we've got even more stuff. Oh, I got that wedged under there so good.
What is it?
Oh, it's a toe strap.
When was the last time we used that? Mexico?
Yeah, when I saved that, I think it was an Xterra. Pulled them right out.
So all of this
Fishing line, you know.
fits underneath in our storage compartments in the back seat.
Oh, look, I have a pry bar I didn't know about.
It's two.
Yeah, there's a serpentine belt in here. I knew there was. All right, I'm pretty sure that's everything that's in our under seat storage of our back seat delete. Gonna have to take the floating shelf out first, then take out this false wall, which I did a nice job on, I must say, and then unscrew the floor. Oh, all right, we're committed. Let's keep going. These brackets, I got them just from a local hardware store. They're nothing super special. In terms of how this thing was put together when we first built it, I utilized a series of welded in nuts that are built into the cab of the truck. They're designed to hold your seatbelts in place. They also work really well for holding up a shelf from a structural standpoint. A couple more screws and then we'll have the floating shelf off of here, and then we'll start taking our brackets off. So I knew going into this back seat delete that I wanted to try and optimize every bit of storage I could possibly fathom, which meant utilizing underneath this platform like you guys saw before, with how I have my saw and some jack stands under there and some other stuff. What I did in order to make that space possible was I took these boat hatches that I ordered off of Amazon and cut out a hole in the floor for them to cover up and in turn act as like an access port in order to get underneath the platform where there's already a factory kind of tray from Ram for storage when you have the regular back seat in here. Oh, wrong way. So those open up and you've got a decent amount of storage under here. You can really get creative and stuff underneath, going all the way around, like you saw where I had my ratchet strap really tight underneath there. Spare serpentine belt. I will say one of the enemies of living in your vehicle for a long period of time is that you figure out how to utilize every square inch better and better and better and pack more and more stuff into your vehicle. So before you know it, you go from being like a little overweight to morbidly obese as a vehicle, which, like I kind of mentioned before, is why we're switching to a 5500 so that we are no longer the morbidly obese vehicle going down the road. Very simple. I utilized the holes that were already there for the seat itself, got bolts that were the same thread pattern, and then just incrementally cut them to length, if I'm remembering correctly from when I built this. In the front, you'll see a couple of supports.
Why do we have stuff for the middle of winter? We're not even in winter climates ever.
Show those again. Men who live on the road, specifically Jay would have those. He's got something bigger than those because you need to be prepared.
These probably weigh 10 pounds. I mean,
if it's freezing cold out and a truck breaks down and I gotta go out there and fix it, I will be wearing those. I wore those in Salt Lake City when we broke down in the canyon because I shot something through my radiator.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, so there. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff in here. Let's just take a moment to acknowledge this great.
5.
Sweet, right?
It fits awesome.
Yeah. Now I just need to blast a bunch of screws back in to hold this down. Regret. Here comes regret. All right, Eric from the future here. We're in Canada actually right now. The backseat delete has been completed. I want to take you through a really nice walkthrough on the whole backseat setup. So first, we're gonna get these electric vehicles out of the way so we can show the rest of the back seat. Okay, so the bottom 2 layers of our middle section here consists of 2 husky totes that are filled with various things I won't get into. The upper shelf section, it's filled with just ancillary stuff that we carry around. This is usually filled with additional drinks, cat food on the ready, a little 12-volt vacuum, paper towels. These are some Brunt boots. I'm gonna start wearing those now that it's gonna be winter time soon. This is just Trader Joe's extras. Okay, so this is a portable solar panel that we carry around. I'll get that out of the way. And then in the midsection here, so both of these bags, upper and lower bags, consist of dirt bike equipment for the day that I finally get back on a dirt bike, whenever that may be. This suitcase here is our winter clothing. We'll change it out seasonally, keeps all our extra coats in there. And then also if one of us has to fly for some sort of reason, we'll usually take this as our go-to bag for travel. So this black bottom tote is really just a miscellaneous catch-all of different supplies for the RV and for the truck. It's changing constantly depending on what extras we have based on the time of year and stuff like that. We also carry a 6-gallon jerry can in here. This thing's super sweet. You should definitely consider carrying one with you, depending on how you get your water. Sometimes you don't have a water spigot available for you to fill up from. So you can fill up 6 gallons at a time. I can't tell you how many times I have used this, both in the United States and in Mexico. It's invaluable. This upper section, this corner, if you will, is for our cat. He hangs out here. He gets fed treats that end up in the back seat. This is just his little hangout spot. Every time that he hops out of his cat carrier, he always ends up in this corner, looking out the window, periodically meowing at us to tell us how dissatisfied he is about having to be in the truck. So underneath, we've got storage for a whole bunch of my tools. Let's just show you how much stuff we have in here. And that's just 1/2 of one section on the underside. I'm not gonna take all the stuff out that you guys saw previously in the under storage where like the little boat hatches are at. That's a bunch of other power tools that we don't get to use all that often or don't need to use all that often. But yeah, I just wanted to showcase how much of our hand tools we're able to hold underneath. On the other side of the truck, we have the same exact amount of tools, just obviously different stuff. So it's insane how much you can carry if you get rid of your back seat and really optimize all your storage variables. All right, so that wraps up the backseat delete project that we have for you guys. Be sure to like this video, subscribe for more, turn on notifications, and most importantly, share this video with somebody else who loves truck campers. Thanks so much. Appreciate you watching. Bye.